Welcome back to art class with Mr. Darby, and I'm so glad you joined me today. We'll be drawing a Christmas tree, a very simple Christmas tree, so that our 3, 4, and 5-year-olds coming on up can enjoy drawing this with me. And when you finish them, you can send them to me. I'd love to see them at adarbystudio@gmail.com. Check out my website while you're at it, that'd be great. And like and subscribe to the video. So get your pencils, papers, and let's get started. So to begin, we're going to turn our paper horizontally, and I grabbed an ultra fine point Sharpie so that we could do some small details. Let's get started with a very basic shape of a tree, and I'll start here in the middle of my paper near the top, leave some room for a star, okay? And I'm going to come down, and it's just going to kind of curve. And the end of the curve at the bottom, all right, should be farther over to the right side of the paper than the very top. This will almost be like a sail on a sailboat, so you bring this side down and stop here. This side can end lower than this side. It doesn't have to be perfectly lined up. Let's take a second and make the bottom of our tree a little wavy, and they should all be a little bit different just for fun, okay? These can connect, they don't have to. When we color it with our markers later, it's okay, we'll fill it in, it'll be nice. At the top of the tree, you could do a V shape and a V shape. This will be our star. So this V shape kind of comes up and in. This should be straight there. And this V shape come up and in, and then the top V shape up and down. Okay, I know that a star like this can be very difficult, but trust me, if it has 5 points on it, you'll be very happy. Unless you wanted 6 points, and then you won't be. For the ornaments, I'm just going to make half circle shapes and space them out down the tree. Doesn't matter where you do it. I'll make 4 on this side, and then I'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4 on this side. These will be the ornaments on the side of the tree. And then in here, we can just do, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I spread those out as well. You can add as many details to these trees if you want, and as many as you like, but I want to keep it simple. So next, let's make our garland, and we'll just make our garland go as a stripe, and give it some thickness. And you see how this ends. It's kind of on the bulb. It's okay though. To me it is. I don't know. Here's another one. 1, 2. And I kind of made them diagonal, and they're the same space apart the whole way. We call that parallel lines. Let's do one more. 1, 2. And keep them all about the same thickness. The next thing we can do is add our trunk. Figure out where you want your trunk to be, and we'll come down right here and make a wavy line here so it's like a blanket that's wrapped around the bottom of the tree. Now let's stop for a second, and we can add some boxes for presents. So a box in this case is a backwards L, maybe an upside down L, or a backwards 7. We'll make another box behind it, very similar, rectangles. This one comes out past the tree, like this. And then let's make a present go up under the tree, and come out and down, just so they would imaginarily connect. Imaginarily connect those. And on here you can add polka dots, or you can add stripes. You can decide what decorations you want to have on yours. I'll just do a skinny ribbon down the middle of each of them. Okay. Now we can finish the base of the tree. So for the base of the tree, we're going to make a line that comes down behind the present, and over here on this side it's going to kind of come down at a diagonal, and then because it's a blanket on the floor, it can be a little bit of a wavy line just like that. We can follow it with another wavy line here. You could write on it, Merry Christmas. You could just put stars on it. You could put snowflakes on it. That'd be up to you. Okay. Now about that train. Let's talk about the train. The train is an oval. It's going to be a little wider than the tree is. So I'm going to start here in the trunk, and I'm going to make my oval come around. And disappear. It's going to show up right here and connect. Let's go ahead and make our train on our track so that we know where it's going to be when we make our second rail. So here, I think right about here, underneath, let's go underneath this box. Let's make an oval so our train looks a little bit three-dimensional. And just make some rectangles. So here's an L shape laying down. And a 7 shape coming down. And all we want to do is make a couple wheels. I'm going to do 2 here and a bigger one back here. Then let's make another rectangle. I'm not going to connect the bottom, and I'm not going to connect it to the track. Let's make another rectangle. And another rectangle. Trying to keep them about the same size. At the bottom, we can make 2 wheels, one on each end. Let's make this one for some coal. Let's put a few lines going up. And then we'll put a roof on it. And remember, if you get feeling like you're overwhelmed, just stop the video. Let's do another one of these. These will be passenger cars, maybe dining cars, and put a roof on that. Connect the train at the bottom. Just like that. And probably, I would say, there needs to be somewhere for the smoke to come out of. So let's put a little rectangle in there. We'll do the smoke later when we color it. To finish this up, make it very simple on yourself. Just take a second line and follow around behind the train. And then I'm going to just go here on this side. That's right, use your imagination. Okay, bring this down and around. And boom, goes behind there. Now if you want, we can add the train tracks here. And then we can make our lines. So the lines can be close together, but make them about the same distance apart. And the key is going to be, first of all, that you're patient and you do all of these, but then also as it comes around, notice how our lines start to look like you would make it if you were doing a sun and had sun rays. They kind of wrap around. There. Straight up and down in the back. And there's our very simple Christmas tree. Take a second, make sure you're happy with the decorations on it. If you want more decorations, add them. I'm going to get my markers and I'm going to start coloring right away.
Jingle bells ringing in my ear. Jingle bell, a sound that's oh so dear. Frosty the snowman is all around town. Watch out for reindeers are falling down. We stay up waiting for Santa tonight. He climbs down the chimney at the speed of light, while we're dancing around the Christmas tree, hugging and kissing just you and me. Carolers are singing outside our door. while Santa's busy saying ho, ho, ho. We're feeling jolly, eating Christmas cake, and then we go skating on the frozen lake, saying hi to every friendly face, and later we warm up by the fireplace. Carolers are singing outside our door, lovely songs we all heard before, as they walk from house to house to wish us all a Merry Christmas Day. Merry Christmas Day. A Merry Christmas Day. Oh.
And here's our finished Christmas tree masterpiece. I hope you enjoyed drawing it as much as I did, maybe even more. I colored it the way I wanted to color it, and I hope that you would color it the way you like to color it and use your imagination. Thanks for drawing with me today. I can't wait to draw again with you soon. In the meantime, practice makes progress.